Hello, fans of Faerun, and welcome back to Neverwinter Nights, the core campaign. Last time, we entered into the Arcane Brotherhood's tower and made our way past the second and third floors, and now I'm going to try and take on the next two floors. Now, we have keystones, I think, for every floor except the final floor. We have first, second, and we're on the third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Nope. So there's one more keystone I need for the seventh floor, and then there's basically a rooftop area. So I'm going to try and get through the fourth and fifth floors today, and then next time we'll try and do the sixth and seventh and the pinnacle and in the chapter. So let's proceed to the fourth floor. Alright, so it looks like we've only got one door on this floor. There will be some kind of small puzzle going on, so let's find out what it is. Okay, this puzzle appears to be a bunch of wizards. So, let's pretend to be a wizard that I am, and run right in the middle, and fireball. Okay, that got rid of most of the casters. I just have one left, and I want to get rid of him before he can cast too many spells. Okay, here comes a flesh golem. I know flesh golems hit hard, so I went ahead and increased my armor class by a lot. And the dagger I have has vampirism on it, but I don't think I'm gaining any life from hitting the golem. Okay, and this is a journal by Artino Geth. This is the journal of a minor wizard in the Arcane Brotherhood, Artino Geth. His notes are sporadic and personal, detailing his dislike of certain tutors, his tribulations in learning certain magics, and his suspicions over Maugrim. His most recent entry is the one of greatest relevance. I should never have joined Rimardo. The Archmage disappeared almost as soon as Maugrim began his campaign in the tower, meaning we were left to fend for ourselves. None of us thought that the man's influence was spread so deeply, yet it was. After all the fighting was done, I found myself on the losing side, so now I must slave away with Rimardo on those bloody golems. Today, I finished work on the replication rod, though I surely shall receive no congratulations for it. When it is placed together with the control rod in the replication chamber, the magics start an automatic creation cycle. A golem is formed in a fraction of the time it would once have taken. And in fraction of time, he means immediately instead of days and or weeks to actually create a golem. So, yes, a very small fraction of the time. It is powerful as well. I've told Rimardo several times that we should be careful to retain control over these golems, lest they break through the magical barrier around the inner sanctum here. He doesn't heed my warnings, naturally. Bah! I would do anything not to have to slave away for that fool Maugrim anymore. Alright, so that's actually a clue on how to proceed on this level. And let me just go ahead and check the remains. This was a table that I blew up. And here's a note. The note is handwritten and dated from shortly before the events in the tower were likely to take place. It reads, "Please inform the apprentices that they are no longer to dump their failed alchemical experiments into the sewer. One can only wonder how those potions affect the water under the city. The signature is indecipherable." So that explains why that one gnome's invention was working. He was basically pulling out all the magic that these wizards were dumping into the sewer. Okay, so there is a trap there, and I just blundered right into it. I also saw a golem. So let me go ahead and healing kit this up. Alright. Flesh golem. We will beat on it for a minute. Hopefully it'll fall. Okay, flesh golem down. and a bit of gold, and the golem replication rod. We already picked up the control rod. And so this door leads to the inner sanctum. It is unknockable, unlockable, and unbreakable by me. And I triggered another trap, but since that one was fire, it didn't hurt. Okay, so let's talk to the golem replication pod. This chamber has been formed of marble and complex crystals within its core. Containing 2 depressions along its edge, it practically crackles with dormant magical energy. Put the control rod in. The rod slides easily into place, stopping with a faint click. It begins to glow slightly, and the chamber hums, though it does nothing as of yet. Put the replication rod in. The second rod slides into place beside the first, stopping with a faint click. Both rods begin to shine brilliantly, the chamber leaping to life. Okay, and that has summoned a helmed horror. Now, this helmed horror isn't on my side, and I don't want to get too close to it, but it will break through this door. Last time I got too close to the helmed horror, it attacked me, so well, I guess it's not going to go in. Okay, that was a iron golem, it looks like. Keeping in mind that I don't want to get directly involved in combat here, because I don't want to get the helmed horror on my bad side. Okay, well, we got the air elemental to come after me, so I'll attack that instead. The helmed horror can deal with all the other stuff over there, hopefully. And yeah, I don't think the helmed horror takes damage very well, so. Okay, I am getting away from all the spellcraft. He is absorbing a butt ton of spells for me, though, so that I don't have wizards attacking me with those spells. Oh, but this air elemental is beating the crap out of me, so I'm going to have to heal. Okay. Now, hopefully we can finish this up. I should probably also Ghost Rod up if I'm going to get involved. Okay. And hopefully I can stay out of the magic. And just start firing on all the guys trying to attack the helmed horror. And as you can see, yeah, this helmed horror is still not taking any damage, so he's just absorbing attention for me. And I'll just keep pegging one creature at a time, hopefully not attracting too much attention to myself. Well, and this monk has the ability to deflect arrows once per round, so that's what he's doing when my arrow just gets knocked away, which sucks because he keeps doing it. Okay, that's one monk down. Oh, that wizard had me in sight, so I'm gonna move over here and heal a bit because I still have healing kits. All right. Okay, well, this crossbow seems to be doing pretty good against the flesh golem, so I'll just keep taking that on. And then I think next I'll start shooting these wizards, the under wizards. Okay, that should get rid of the 2 boars that are right there too. To be honest, I'm kind of happy the Helmed Horror isn't attacking back, because if it did, I wouldn't get the XP for the kills, because, like I said, the Horror is not on my team. Okay, there goes one. Let me try. Oh, nope. That has attracted the boss of the area. So I'm going to try and dispel his magic. And it did not work. But if we hit him enough, actually, I should have another Rod of the Ghost, shouldn't I? I do. Let's apply that, and I need to make sure this is on my quick bar. Okay, I'm going to get out Leech, and then I actually want the club, but I wanted the shield up, so... Alright, so the electrical damage is getting through, and the bludgeoning damage is knocking down his stone skin. Once I get rid of Rimardo here, I'll be able to deal with these monks. And then finally... Okay, so he surrendered. And now he's running away. We'll talk to him once I finish this combat up. Iron Golem's hurt. Iron Golem's really hurt. Come on. Attack the Helmed Horror. Thank you. Okay, that's the Iron Golem down, so now I should be able to finish these guys off pretty easily. And the Helmed Horror goes away. And the Iron Golem has left a bar of iron. Okay, let's find wherever Rimardo ran off to. Oh, he surrendered, but then attacked me. And it was probably because I feared him on accident. Oh, sorry, Rimardo, but you attacked me that second time. Alright, that's an Ice Talon, +2 dagger with ice damage, and letter to Rimardo. This letter is written in a tight script addressed to Rimardo. It reads as follows. The last war golem of your creation went berserk and killed almost an entire battalion of orcs. Needless to say, King Abuld was not impressed. Ensure that the next 3 war golems that you deliver for the army are more stable, or the consequences shall be unpleasant, to say the least. It is signed by Maugrim, Archmage Arcane. Alright. So, now that the room is empty, what did you leave? A copper ring. I shall take this copper ring and turn it to gold, but not through alchemy. Trap. Useless books. Useless book. Trapped chest. And a not useless bow. It is a +3 bow, damage resistance to cold, and mighty +3. That is a good bow. Alright, and there's our 7th floor portal stone, which I needed to get to the 7th floor. Alright, so that takes care of this floor. I will go ahead and head up to the 5th floor now. And hopefully I'll be able to take that on pretty quick as well. Fifth floor. Okay, so this area has 2 doors. Let's see what's through this one. Okay, bunch of wizards. Well, he took one out before he could even cast a spell, so that's good. Okay, try and get them before they go invisible. And this is a cultist. I think he is a divine caster and not an arcane caster, but he went down just the same. Okay, a bunch of piles of useless books. And what's behind door number 1? Well, let's just take care of this. Somehow I know there's traps back here. Even though I can't inspect the room. Okay, let's start disabling these traps. Okay, simple as that. Now, the entire floor was trapped, but the chest isn't? Awesome. Also, the chest opens up back here, which is not somewhere I was able to get to the traps. Oh, there's an 8th floor portal stone. My mistake. I guess there's 8 floors plus the roof. Okay, so we might split this up into 2 more episodes after today. Okay, what's behind door number 2? That's a whole bunch of slats. What do I got for a whole bunch of slats? Yeah, I got acid breath. Okay, now I want to get as far away as possible and just make sure that only a couple of them can attack me at a time. I'm going to have to get through these summoned ones before I can get to the originators, just because they're so tightly packed in that door. But thankfully I don't think they can gate in any more beyond the 5. Okay, that's an actual original one. Good. Because I don't want to kill the not stunned ones. I hate stun, by the way, guys. This just sucks when you can't do anything. Run away! And they do regenerate, so that time is slightly wasted if I can't be attacking them. Okay, I'm actually making my will saves, though, so the stunned isn't doing as much as it could be doing. Oh. Okay, good. Still not failing those will saves. That's important in this fight. And my +5 dagger seems to be doing quite well. Alright. That takes out the last summoned one, it looks like. Nope, there's one more. But there's just one more normal one, too. Okay, that is all of them. This door opened, so that means that there are people running over here, I guess, because they heard the fight. Or they're just standing there. And one of them went invisible, so let's just heave a good old fireball. Okay, that fireball didn't do nearly as much as I wanted it to. Okay, there that guy goes. And that's another fireball. Okay, we got rid of the magical bandages. Okay, let's take on this wizard now. Get him dead. Because he is pounding me. I think I picked up some potions. I did. Good. Although, since the fight's over, I should have just waited and used a healing kit. Ah, a potion, though. Underwizard. He just wandered in, so... Now he's being aggressive. That jerk. Okay, one more guy. Okay, now there is plot important item up here. I will go get that in just a second. I want to see what's behind door number 3. And it looks like a box. Okay, now, if I remember correctly, door number 4 has the boss of the area. Yep. It's what's called a Battle Devourer. And that did nothing to it. Okay, so the Battle Devourer is like an Intellect Devourer, but bred for battle. Okay, I do have a weapon that can hurt it in the +5 dagger. I think it has something like ridiculous damage reduction if you don't have a really good weapon. Okay, and down the Battle Devourer goes. It was guarding a magical staff. Staff of Ascension. It's a druid staff. That's pretty good if you were playing as a druid. Alright, that should be the last of the enemies. And let's go do that plot stuff I was talking about. Or run into a paralyzing trap while I sit here and do nothing. Okay, that was annoying, as most paralyzations and stun effects are, but let's talk to this woman who wants to talk to me. I don't know if I like the way you're sizing me up. I don't know why you wouldn't enjoy my glances, male. Certainly you must receive enough of them. I think I would remember one such as you. You are a stranger here. So you aren't one of Maugrim's? I would know if you are one of Arclam's. The only question then, how did you come this deep within the tower? I'm seeking a way to destroy the cult and its leader. A noble goal. I wouldn't put such a feat past you either. You must have managed to bypass the wards on the bridge and the guards, after all. Maugrim will be no simple task to overcome, but somehow I doubt that will deter you. Don't let me keep you from your task, by all means. I would be more than willing to answer your questions in full, or do whatever else you wish. But first, I would ask a boon of you. And do you see that brazier on the other side of the room? It contains a spell that keeps me from leaving. Would you be so kind as to destroy it? Well, she's not a fan of Maugrim, so I see no reason not to help her. Alright, I'll do it. That is a relief. Please proceed. I am eager to be away from this cramped little room. That kind of not asking questions will probably lead to problems later on for me, but for now, I see no reason to not help her out. Okay. Well, we don't plan to be here that long, so... And she gave us a Scarab of Protection plus 3. But the amulet I have is better, so that's probably just not gonna change anytime. And we already have a 6th and 7th portal stone, so no need to take that. Okay, and then I'm just gonna head back to the portal room and trigger another trap, apparently, because I am the fool. Alright guys, and with that, I'm going to call this an episode. We got through another 2 levels in the Arcane Brotherhood's tower, so thank you as always for joining me, and I'll see you next time.